It's a win. That's right. First battle of the day. Hey Scott, how you doing? Doing okay? Happy Thanksgiving if you're in Yankee Doodle land. Must be Thanksgiving for you though, because you said morning and it's afternoon for me. Haha. Cool. Well, what I'm doing here, Scott, I'm just grinding through some of these aircraft here so I can get them to the specialists. So having a bit of fun, ground pounding. You're a Canuck. Ah, well, elbows up then. Gotta stick with the Commonwealth, elbows up. Alrighty then. Let's click on that one. Dad did say he might stream on Friday, but he's not made any announcements yet, so I guess he may not be. So I might have to do an extra stream if he doesn't put one up. Part 2 of Ground Pounding Day. I may do that, I'm not sure yet. Let's see what Daddy does, whether he does an extra stream or not. I don't mind streaming at this sort of time actually. I prefer it in the mid-afternoon for me. What this time is, just gone 2 o'clock time, than what is in the evenings and that, because when it's evenings it just gets a bit chaotic with everything that's going around. So what's on your agenda for today then, Scott? Anything good? Just sitting back, chilling, and doing whatever else you're doing. You're some stuff, are you? Are you going to be streaming, or are you just doing it off stream, or are you going to stream it later? And when you say football, do you mean like the American style football or proper football, like we Europeans call it and British call it, you know, or soccer? And you want the authentic football or the manufactured football? I think it's the American, yeah. Never could get into that myself. I prefer rugby. If I'm going to watch a sport like that, I prefer rugby. It's more in-your-face brutality. Without all the padding. All men play rugby. No padding required. Maybe a tank buster guns on this Stuka, but yeah, no tanks on the ground. I just have to shoot whatever. Plan. I've got the base at least. Who's playing then? What teams are playing today then, or what game are you going to be watching? I know there's quite a few American football games on the TV over here, whether it's on Sky or Amazon Video, because Amazon Prime or Video airs some American football games over here. And other than that, it's normally on Sky TV or Sky Sports over here. Detroit. Was that Detroit Lions, is it? Or is it just I'm trying to get familiar with the names of some of them. I pick up some stuff watching some of these US TV shows. And whatever jerseys they wear for the teams. I have to see this on TV over here. 6 noon, that's probably going to be about 6 o'clock or whatever. Is that the kickoff time, or is that just when the program starts and they discuss it for like half an hour or 2 hours before game starts? Kickoff, alright. I'll take a look at it in a minute. I'll see if it's on aired in the UK. We can do a running live stream commentary sort of thing, what we think of it. I'll be the anti-American football, you can be the pro-American football. What's good about it, what's bad about it, and anything else. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Although there would be a delay in the game and the stream, because normally a few seconds delay in it. Oh, I'm on fire. Aerobatics, will that put the fire out? Yes, it will. Let's go over here. I'll tell you what I'll do, when this battle's finished, I'll look on the TV to see when it starts over here. I've seen the Super Bowl a couple of times, but not all the way through. I like watch it just before half time, see a bit of the half time show, want to throw up, then watch a bit more, then I want to throw up again, then I switch the channel over to something else where I don't throw up. In a nice way, of course. Baseball? I don't mind baseball. I did like the Major League films, actually. Even the third one that didn't have Scott Burgunder in it. Then there was the other Mr. Baseball over his with Tom Selleck. I remember those. I enjoyed those films. That actually got me into watching baseball at the time. Watching those old films. Don't really see films like that no more. Those like comedy or like the films like that now. Or they make them so they're meant to be funny, but they're not really that funny. Low rate of fire on this bloody guns. And I'm about to be dead, I think. Yeah. Let's try and get the AA guns. It's those bigger, small shooting guns that are the pain in the ass ones. There we go. Really get shot by an aircraft now, no my luck. One more AA gun. Let's get rid of that bloody thing so it doesn't shoot me down. Like so. Radio station's playing Dean Martin, Let It Snow on in the background. But you gotta go for the classics because the Christmas music, modern day Christmas music, is absolute shit. Or just remakes of remakes. Climb, baby, climb. Head. But I will respawn. What's my dog doing? Oh. Alrighty. Just realised I can't move my chair. The dog, one of my dogs, is literally right behind the chair, so I move the chair. It's going to either dig into it, she's going to yelp, or she's going to like give me an evil look saying, "How dare you disturb my sleep?" Yes, dog's life. Let's adjust the microphone a bit. Okay. Let's go now. Let's head. Go over there. You want me to suffer? I don't have any Streamlabs shit, so therefore I can't suffer. Ha ha ha. So F you. No suffering for me. And no gambling either. Nah, 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 I can't suffer. What? No, there's no Streamlabs, so therefore you can't do any of that. Yes. That's why I don't like Streamlabs. Because the problem with Streamlabs is, though, it takes away from the interaction with the streamer and everything else. Whilst you're playing that game, you ignore me. And now I'm going to get killed again by that enemy aircraft. Outrageous. Where do I file a human rights? You can file a HR complaint with me, and my response would be, then slam the door in your face. Yes, and say, come again next time. I am the HR department of my stream. You can always complain to Louise, and Louise can nag me, but then I'll just tell her the same. Hey, I'm a nice person like that. But, you know, if you're nice... What's it? There's Streamlabs, and then there's another streaming app, isn't there, that does the same thing as Streamlabs. I can't remember the name of it. Streamlabs, and then there's another one. So if you're very nice to me, and I mean a very, very, very nice towards me, I might look into it and, you know, add some Streamlabs or Stream Element. That's it, Stream Elements. May add some Streamlabs stuff there to entertain you. But whether I add the gambling side of things or not, or any of the other bollocks, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go up to the other tier and let's look at this aircraft. Oh. See the guns on it. Oh, 37mm. Oh, 20mm. Oh, and 2 machine guns. Oh, that'll do. Well, let's just face it. Would you rather... It's better to lose to me than what it is actually to lose all the gambling side of stuff on Dali's stream. Let's be honest, you know. Because let's face it, gambling is a bad habit, and you know, although it's virtual, you know, it's. You know what I could do? I could play a gambling game from Steam. I play that, and it's actually a cartoon gambling poker game, but it's a silly game. People who make Claptrap's in it from Borderlands and a few of the others. I can't remember the actual name of it. Poker Night at the Inventory. I think it's been discontinued now, but I've still got it installed. And they did Poker Night 2 as well. So they used cartoon characters as your competitors and that. And you get some other goodies for in-game stuff as well. I may do that tomorrow actually. If Dali's not streaming, I'll gamble for you. I'll do a poker game tomorrow, a cartoon poker game. And you can tell me how crap I'm playing poker. Because it's been several years since I played it for real, and it's been even longer since I played that game properly. But it's all fun though. Alrighty then, so I want to go to the left or to the right. Basically the opposite where the bombers are going. Oh, that sound's just gone a bit iffy. Let me just adjust my sound and rectify that. There we go. The bombers have gone that way. I'll go this way then. Oh, the other bombers go this way. Tomorrow. I don't think there's any calls on Black Friday. Oh, is that what you call it? Black Friday? I know there was meant to be yeah, you had the Black Friday sales and that, but I didn't know that. I thought that was just a sales thing. I didn't know that was like a holiday period either. Then you got Cyber Monday and all that malarkey. Or is that just another sales pitch just to buy old stock from the shelves so they can restock it with old stock? It's normally what they do. It's just a way of getting rid of some of the old stock before the January sales after Christmas, when they can sell even more before they get the next year's stuff in. Black Friday started last Thursday for us. It was a week long, so it goes from Thursday to the Friday. For the Amazon sales, but as for the nobody works Thanksgiving, yeah. I thought Thanksgiving's just a day. No, tomorrow's not Thanksgiving though, is it? Or is tomorrow the recovery day from Thanksgiving of all the alcohol and foods that you digest? I don't know how it's Thanksgiving really when it's taking away the Indian settlers from their own homeland. Thanksgiving to them for that, yeah. Oh well, politics for it. Might help if I actually aim to press what the fuck I'm trying to do. I need more altitude, that's the problem. Altitude. Life is rough on the frontier, yes. Yes, it's easy to beat an enemy when they only have bows and arrows and you've got rifles, yeah, and cannons, and pistols. Yeah, very easy. Very one-sided victory. Bit of a tainted victory, don't you think? I'm going to crash into that, but never mind, that's good. Let's turn this aircraft. This aircraft is not the best bloody aircraft, I must admit. Though the premium version's worse. You still need to be thankful. What do I have to be thankful for? I'm not American. I'm British. I'm thankful every day that I've got... No, actually, I can't be thankful every day because you got a shit Prime Minister who's just done a budget yesterday and it's just fucked this country up even further with higher taxes and everything else. So, yeah. Nothing to be thankful for over here. It's raining today as well. No snow. I want snow. Not going to get it though. I did have a good frost the other day. That lasted all day long. So. Alright, engine overheat. Let's turn the boost off. This is not. Come on, shoot it. There we go. This aircraft needs to be better. Better at weak targets, not heavy targets. I'm supposed to get a 6. 6. Okay. Inches of... Oh, 6... Okay. You want 6 inches tonight, do you? That's a bit small. You going in small, are you? No adult humour whatsoever or innuendos applied on the stream. Figment of your imagination. Oh, another sector. God, okay. That's good. Let's head back over here then. Got to look up the bloody thing. Whilst I'm travelling over here, I'm just going to turn the TV on and find out when the Yankee football's on. Let's find out. TV guide. What's on? Let's see. Oh yes, 5 PM. Packers versus Lions. Or Green Bay Packers versus the Lions. Obviously, kickoff at the, as you say, 6 o'clock your time. So we get an hour preview. Then it goes to Chiefs versus Cowboys. And then the Bengals versus Ravens. So also Cincinnati and the Baltimore. Okay. Yeah, so all 3 games are on Sky Sports UK. Yeah. Alright, might help I pay attention to what I'm doing now. So if you want, Scott, you stream, I stream, and we join each other's streams, and we do commentary on the football game, and you can tell me how it's played and how shit, and I'll tell you how I don't like it. And you can drink and eat, and I'll just eat snacks and drink Pepsi. I think that'd be the only way I will watch American football in its entirety. You don't have the TV, so how the hell are you going to watch the game? Or you just go and listen to it on the radio or something? Well, I could stream the game, but then, as it's Sky Sports, I'll probably have to hide the banners and everything else. Yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass. And then YouTube will say there's copyright infringement. Well, it would be the NFL, it would be Sky Sports in the UK, because they are broadcasting it. And therefore, all you have to do is cut the bottom and top quarters off, so you don't see the logos and banners and all that shit. Therefore, you just see the center of the screen. And, as long as you don't title it as this, that, and the other, or you can say, put whatever bullshit title you want on it, nobody's going to know any difference. But as soon as you put a title on it saying it's whatever game, anything else, and you're doing like a reaction video, that's when they're going to collar you. But if you don't show that, and you don't advertise it, then it's just a matter of who reports you then. Well, you never know. But then if I was to do that, that means I'd actually have to sit back and watch the football. And, yeah, I don't know whether I'd want to do that or not. Alright, the 129B, don't like it. Let's go on to the Ju-88P. Yeah, bigger aircraft. You'll probably find, if I was to stream that and stream it privately, and just so I can invite whoever I want to watch it with me, it probably would work, because it's not in the public domain per se. However, you can get away with it as long as you don't keep it and you delete it afterwards. You should be good to go. Because other than that, you're just reacting to something, and yeah, as long as you don't, like I say, advertise it and everything else, how will they know? It's whatever source I put into it on OBS or whatever, I put whatever I want on OBS, like this game stream here, I can just put whatever on, as far as YouTube knows, I'm just streaming the game. They're not going to know otherwise if I don't put it down, will they? Then again, YouTube, they do like to spy and use their corrupted AI. So I've noticed with YouTube as well now, they keep changing the bloody menu user interface on the screen there. So when you go to one page, normally you have subscriptions, everything else on one side now, but now you've got to minimize it to see your subscriptions to see who's bloody on. Bloody stupid what YouTube does. I hate it because they keep changing it. The way YouTube does now. 1 minute they do one page, where everything is, and now serious. Now they got, if you're on a mobile device, you got that hype. Instead of a thumbs up, you got a hype, and that's a way of getting more views. Whatever. If you do it on your mobile device, hype it instead of thumbs up, or next to thumbs up, and it's like, really, how fucking childish is that? But then again, it is YouTube, and they're trying to cater to the young audience, I guess. mobile devices. Nobody likes the long form content. They don't like anything more than 5 seconds, or they have brain rot. I find YouTube is like Call of Duty players. You know, they got brain rots. You know, if it's something they don't like, and it's like you got to do something within the first 10 seconds. Other than that, it's like no, they don't want to. They don't want to know, and they just troll about it. Saying that, I downloaded Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I'm going to record a playthrough of the campaign of that, because obviously it's been getting a lot of negative reviews, and I'm going to give it my 2 cents worth. I know I'm not going to like it, but you know, I didn't pay for it, so I may as well play it and see what happens with it. Using a big cannon on an aircraft at another aircraft is not a good option. Let's shoot that. Oh, too slow. I thought I crashed. No, he killed me. Yeah, it's like if you as soon as you log into YouTube or whatever, it says, "Do you want to install Google or your YouTube app on your bloody web browser?" It's like, no, I don't. I don't need that shit. Ask Google in the address bar. No, turn that shit off. You can't unless you go through stupid hidden settings to find it. I may have to start using Brave web browser, which is based off Google, but without all the bullshit that Google has. Because really, that is bloody annoying what Google or Chrome is doing now. With all the bloody pop-ups it has. It's good thing about Warplanes is that I can respawn up until the score line comes in, which means I can't respawn, but yeah, tier 5 and 6 is not the best tier for GAs, but, or GAAs as I prefer to call them. If I say GA, you probably think I mean Georgia, and I don't. Boom, baby, boom. Watch my altitude. Is there anything I have to do? Get some altitude now. Alright, ship number 2. You're shooting me, I don't like it. Needs more shots. Oh, my pilot's injured. Ah, that's why I can't aim for shit. When the pilot's injured, your accuracy goes all off and the bullets go for a butt where you aim. That's the game's way of saying your pilot's injured and fuck you. Dive, dive, dive. Yeah, got him that time. He's not doing too well. Yeah, you got the sector. Yay. So I'll head this way. Or do I go that way? I think I'll go that way. Avoid the middle where they're all going to be, probably. Got some snacks here, like maize snacks here. Bit like Cheetos, but softer and more fluffier, or softer, melts in the mouth. Goodies. Maize snack, and the pickled onion flavour, and the very moorish, and yeah, very, very, very moorish. So if I go quiet, so it's because I'm munching down on those. I mute myself so you don't hear me make the crunch sound. Just because you want to hear me crunch down on food. Yeah. But it's only like, it's 20 to 3 my time, so it's not too early. I didn't have any breakfast or dinner, so this is a snack. And then my next bit of food probably won't be until midnight for a midnight snack. First cup of coffee. Oh, hurry up. You should be in your second one now. It's been 20 to 8. Damn, I was up out of bed by about 5:30 this morning. Had to walk the dogs because they kept scratching at the door wanting to go out. Fun. Ooh, defeat! Boo! Question is though, everyone's having a line now because there's no court date, so Lou and all the others are probably still lazing around in bed, stretching out, thinking, "Oh yes, this is a
Mr.
life."
Dinsmore.
Partying and making the bed smell funny, and leaving a nice little whiff.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, you know, get up, do what you're doing, have a coffee, have a coffee or whatever, have some food, and carry on. Easy then. On to the next one. Yeah, she doesn't shut up every morning though, does she? So yeah, she's probably lazing around in bed, watching telly in bed. She could be watching YouTube on the app on the smart TV in bed. You know, at least give the stream a thumbs up. But you know, can't get the stuff, can you? But then again, you know, you don't have to. You know, you don't have to watch the streams if you don't want to have a day off. In the late 40s, early 50s, there's always these triangular-shaped aircraft that were claimed as UFOs. And the Americans, we know, did steal the German technology and the scientists, and that's same as the Russians did. So, I'm not saying this is a UFO aircraft or not, but it is triangular in shape, that as to what was tested and nothing else. And you look at that from 20,000 feet, you might think it's a UFO, because you'd only see the wingspan and not the centre bit. So you can't call them UFOs now. You're not allowed to call them UFOs no more. It's got to be UAP now. Why? I have no idea. Unidentified flying object, or was it unidentified aerial phenomena or whatever it is, isn't it? A bit fucking stupid really, but you know. one way of them, so they get tax deductions or whatever to have a new department, get more funding. Damn it. Me deaded. But I'm preparing to be revived in 15 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, no problem, Scrub. I'll just talk bollocks in the meantime and continue eating my snacks. What you want is a full English fried breakfast. Now that'll fill you up and wake you up. Bacon, proper bacon, that back bacon, not that streaky shit. Sausages, proper ones, not hot dogs. Fried eggs, beans. Heinz baked beans. Yum yum. Fried bread or toast or both. Hash browns optional. Lots of unhealthy goodness. But just because it's unhealthy doesn't say it tastes bad. It tastes absolutely bloody good. See, I've seen on YouTube though, a lot of people who try to make a full English breakfast, and they're meant to be chefs or whatever, and it's like they're not cooking it properly. They're using the wrong ingredients, and they're doing a version of an English breakfast, but it's not truly a full proper English breakfast. Right, let's take out that shit. Oh, never mind. Go to the other garrison. which one to go now? Which one to go for? Might help if I remember to unmute myself. Well, I'm doing better in this aircraft than the previous two, that's for damn sure. Oh, it was just the World Warplanes RNG kicking in saying I can win again. Scoreline in now, so if I die, I can't respawn.
Pilots, we are losing the initiative. Push harder.
Push harder. I can only go as fast as I can, you bitch. Oh well, we should win this. Famous last words. Oh, there's only two left. Oh well, yeah, we should win this.
Enemy is almost defeated. Make a final push.
Yeah, final push. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Will I get to... No, I'm not going to be able to damage anything else before the timer runs out.
Hang in there. The main thing now is to retain the initiative.
Might just get away with it. Go for it. Oh, no. Bollocks. I came first, though. Yay! I'll take it. So I've got to do one more in this aircraft to get the daily win on it. Should I do that now? No, we'll do the TR8 now. This is a beefier version of the other one. More rounded nose. Alright, let's go with this one, then we go to the other one. Go back to the other one to get the daily win on it, or try to. Well, yeah, try to.
Attention! You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck. You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
Alrighty then, let's have it. Let's go at it. Bombs away. Did they do anything? Find out in a minute. Left a little bit.
The military base is under our control. Get ready to
And baby climb. Bastard, and bollock bastard. Not sure what's here. Never mind. Yeah, let's turn. Oh, another loss. Never mind. You can't win them all, as they say.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed.
262, bastard. Alrighty, I was going to go back to the other German, but I think I'll start doing some of the Russian aircraft now. Or Soviet aircraft. Come back to these later on, maybe. Alrighty, let's go for the Bish. The Bish Bosch. The upgraded. Yes, it's fully upgraded. They should all be upgraded. Yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, I've got this thingamajig here. I've got this was starting actually. What were the missions this time around? That, whatever that is. Ain't too right. I've already got the aircraft, so that's right. Let's see. Within allocated time to go with other destroy 600,000 bombers or ground targets. Not ground attack aircraft, but just bombers or ground targets. Ah, should be okay then. They won't hunt me down as much. Yes, they fucking will.
Attention! You are entering the combat zone. Get
Oh,
ready
well.
for battle. Good luck.
Okay then. Oh yeah, it's a different game mode because of the events. Yeah, okay, so attack the air bits in front.
Approaching the front line. Off we go.
Ideally, I want to go where the bombers don't go. Bombers, yeah. I'll go to this one. The bombers going straight forward, so further to travel, mind you. Then again, I can't sadly fully remember this game mode, so no, I might get away with it. I know there's another aircraft behind me. I don't know what that one is offhand. Oh, multi-roll. Okay. 8 rockets, 2 bombs. Let's see what I can do. Well, Scott said he was going to be lurk for a few minutes. It's been over 10 minutes. Okay, Scott. Okay, you're lurking, you're voyeuring, are you? Let's destroy the center target. I believe that's the main one. Now what? You son of a bitch, speed. I'll go all the way back over there. We'll spawn at other points, okay. Well, that's I'm just about done. I don't know what you're getting done there, you know. Hopefully it doesn't leave you any blisters. Alright, that's... Well, again. Let's just fire those missiles so they reload. Bombs going to be nearly reloaded. 90 seconds for the missiles. Or rockets, not missiles, but still. Need to get to altitude because I'm way above my optimal altitude. So let's just dive on down. Bombers leave me anything, that's the question. There's 2 bombers. Yeah. Managed to play straight through. Yeah. That's the only problem when you get bombers and ground attack aircraft. Now the bombers will do more damage and they can fly higher and quicker than you. So there is an unfair advantage there for ground pounders. Yeah, getting there at least. This one. Bish 2 time. Bish. Bish bosh.
Attention! You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Alrighty then. More munchies down the hatch. Yes, hey again. I guess we're going this one.
Show me what you can do, pilot. Let's roll.
I'll say now, it's getting very depressing having all this Christmas music on now. You know, it's too many Christmas songs per hour now on the radio station. You need to cut it out, do 1 song per hour, and when it's December, then they can put more than 1 song per hour on. Not before. What am I looking at, I guess? Blow up, you son of a bitch. No, so eating all this snack food is making me thirsty now, so thinking, do I have a cup of tea or do I just get a canned drink? I have a momentary pause on the stream. I haven't done any banners yet for BRB, so I'm going to have to do that at some point. No rear gunner, so let's just call for help. This particular version of the aircraft doesn't have a rear gun, so it's an earlier version. Later versions did have rear guns. Damn it. Damn, and more damn. Alrighty then. Let's go. We can land on the runway. Bastard. Come on. The next lot. My bombs, still got more bombs. Okay, guns it is. Guns away, guns ahoy. Oh, there's still time, so I can't attack it just yet. Sorry about that. That's right, gives my bombs a chance to reload. Yeah, mind. No need. They destroyed the target, but there was a counter on there, so you couldn't destroy them. I'm probably not reading the game rules correctly, or this game mode. Oh, well, never mind. It's a win. I'll take it. You're back. You're back. See ya. Alrighty then. Welcome back. Asterix back. Alright, let's have one of a rear gunner this time. This is the premium version of the aircraft. Or of a different one. Don't worry, I have that all the time, because every time I try to type something on Daddy's chat, I always end up misspelling stuff because of the keep pressing the wrong keys due to chunky fingers. Sausage fingers. It's a good excuse. Even though it's me just not knowing how to type. I have tried those, you know, you can get those like text to voice to text apps. So you talk and it learns your voice and therefore it'll type what you're saying. But then when I've tried a few of them and I gotta say most of them don't bloody work. If you talk too fast it doesn't like it, you talk too slow it doesn't like it, you say anything with a tone of voice or any sort of accent it doesn't like it. No. And they say it's new improved because of AI. Bollocks! It does? Oh. Every time I've tried them, it don't bloody work. You know, every time I say bollocks, it'll come up as collocks or some shit. They say shitballs, and it'll come up as crapheads. So, I don't know. I suppose it depends what what you use, whether a free version or a paid version. Maybe that's the difference. I'm a cheapskate. I'll go for the free version. If not, I'll see what. I'll have to ask MLS and see what he uses. So it would save me a dance site. If it saves me typing, it'd be a dance site better. But then, is it free? Especially Windows or Microsoft's own version or Apple's version. Apple's version is a little bit better. I don't have a Mac, so it doesn't like it when I don't use Apple Mac. Apples for apples, or just use Linux. There you go. Problem solved. Linux will solve the day. Carol's got knocked out. Let's get some altitude. Miles away. Just keep going straight. I got a mod on that shows me the buildings and all that sort of stuff, but I don't think I selected that colour for the pyramids. I may have to remove that mod for tomorrow. Four for you. And 2 extras. Plop. Well, they're not poor. How can they be poor? You go to Egypt, where all the pyramids now are, right, literally less than 100 meters from the pyramids. You've got a street row, and it's full of American fast food chain restaurants. Literally, KFC, McDonald's, Burger King. They've gone all lined up right in front of the pyramids. They're not poor. Well, maybe, but they got all the hospitalities of American fast food. Let's go this side this time. Yeah, I will have to take that mod off because normally it's. I don't even recall putting that mod on actually. I will actually remove it so it looks more authentic afterwards. After I finish streaming. That will annoy me after a while. Oh yeah, and plus they've got traps inside them as well if you try to get into the tombs. That's why they try to dig underneath them and get through them instead of going through the front door. Grave robbers. Just for history's sakes, yes. For history and for, how much gold did they have? Yes. At least you can see them and I don't crash into them. I'd say it's a bad mod, looking at it. I honestly don't remember putting that mod on, so...
That one doesn't have...
Oh well. You die, bitch. How dare you come at me. But he gets me again because he got me from behind, the kinky dirty bastard. By the way, Scott, I hope you are subscribed and you've given me a thumbs up. And a hype and anything else. and when Daddy streams next time, I'll just promote you and say, well, Scott was the only one who supported me. Fuck you guys. Thanksgiving or not, thank you. Oh, I wouldn't do that, would I? No. I am being sarcastic, by the way. But sometimes people don't understand sarcasm or British humour. Some do, some don't. Alrighty then, let's go. I'm still getting used to using the microphone in front of my face instead of the one on the headset, because the one on the headset gave up on me. So I'm using this one here on a boom arm now, and it does sound a lot better, I must say. But the problem is I just can't get used to it being right in front of my face, like it is. Let's fire all the missiles. Thanksgiving may be a bit too close to Christmas, though, you know, because you get a big meal on Thanksgiving, and then less than a month later, you're having a bigger meal, the same sort of thing for Christmas. So it seems like you're having like two Christmases. No, Thanksgiving is like an early Christmas, and Christmas is just a bigger version of Thanksgiving Christmas. Oh, it's smaller. Well, I suppose it depends, because you know you watch some of these like made-for-TV movies from Hallmark or whatever. They've got these gigantic tables, fake food on the tables, and make it look all big. And then you see Thanksgiving, it's a lot smaller. Obviously, that's a bad example, but still. Ah, 4th of July, eh? Well, 4th of July isn't about food, it's about getting pissed and just getting completely hammered, drunk, isn't it, and celebrating. I'm away. I don't think those bombs did much. Oh shit, I just realised the sector's gone from the spud missiles. Bollocks. Amateur hour. Six more to go. Go for the easy one. I'll say easy one loosely. That's gonna happen anyway, it's too low health. This game, show the dirt, not the gun. Okay. Makes sense, doesn't it? Preparing. 2, 1, go, go, go. And where's the next one? Just spawn up, I guess. Ah, right next to me. Brilliant. Can I attack it now, though? Bombs seem to, so... I just have to wait for it. Never mind.
Head back home.
We win! We win! That's alright, I ain't gotta play that aircraft again. Yet. 100 gold for completing that mission. Yay, in progress. Destroy at least 700 sectors within... Okay. Well, that's something to play for whilst grinding, I guess. Alright, on to another tier 5. This is the non-premium version. And let's go, 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 go. So what sort of time are you going to be getting up and ready and doing whatever else you're doing for the day or the morning there, Scott? I take it you may go out or whatever. Or are you just going to stay at home all day, lounge around and wait for the football to start? Yeah, but I mean, what are you going to do prior between watching the stream, whatever else you're doing right now, and the football starting in a few hours, or 2.5 hours? Or are you just going to stay here and watch me stream? Any food prep? Any cooking anything? Or is it all pre-made and just microwave it later? Or is other family members doing that? It's just a Thursday. Okay then. Just do what I saw on the Diners, Drive-ins and Dives, and we did a visit to a Canadian, I think it was Vancouver or Toronto, one or the other. We went to like a diner type area where they do the breakfast and that, and they did gigantic donuts, you know, and they put on a simple maple syrup glaze on it, and then covered it in lots of crispy bacon bits. It's like very Moorish. But maple syrup can be a bit too iffy for me, so I'll take a sugar glaze with the bacon. What I don't get is though, that streaky bacon is disgusting, because I've seen it so many times where it's just so overcooked. They make it too crispy where you just knocks your teeth out. And if you go to some of these American diners that you see on the YouTube channels where you see the chefs cooking them and that, they've got bacon, streaky bacon under the hot lamp or whatever, and it's dried out and just like bullets eating chunks of brick. It was a donut. It wasn't the beaver tail. I don't know what a beaver tail is. It was a donut with a hole in the middle. And they had a jam-filled one as well, British style, covered in bacon, which I did. Oh, yum yum yum. Yeah. So explain, what is the? Is it just a beaver-tailed donut? Is it? Or what's the beaver tail? Or is that a reference to something else called a beaver? Alright, let's see. Try again this one. Looks like got lots of specialist aircraft. He tried to ram me, the idiot. Ow. His friend got me. So it's basically a flattened donut then, because normally a donut Now, you've got two types of donut. One with the hole in the middle, or one with its jam filled, where it's just a whole donut, but it's just filled with jam like a ball of fatty goodness. And obviously, so it's just a flat donut. And sounds interesting, actually. Like the specialist aircraft on the enemy team there, all four of them are the, yeah, may not win this one. Just make your own donut dough, you know, it's easy enough to make, isn't it? And then do your own, it's cheaper as well then, you ain't got to go out and pay anyone for it. Put your own toppings and fillings on, whatever. Fresh hot donuts, freshly cooked, rolled in sugar. So am I, buddy. So am I. I'm fat enough as it is. I need to lose weight, but you know, if it's something finger licking good like a donut, you know, you don't have to put all the sugar on it or all the glazes and all that shit on it. Just keep it plain with just a little sprinkling of sea salt, maybe. And some vinegar powder. So you got salt and vinegar donut instead of the, no, that make it last longer, make your lick your fingers more. Salt and vinegar crisps, so why not salt and vinegar donuts? They're out to get me. No, yeah, they're gonna get me. Where's the fucking targets? There they are. Ah, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss, this one. No, just no. McCain's normally do chips in that brand over here, and they've got something called they've got another new freezer product. Basically, it's just like potato chips with thick wedges, but instead of them being cooked well, you got to cook them yourself, sort of thing, to make them crisp and put your own flavouring over them. And it's like, you cheap bastards! How much was this? Did I pay for? If I'd known what it was, I thought it was just a normal packet of like chips or whatever, as you call them over there. But there wasn't, you got to cook them. It's like, if I had known now, I wouldn't have bloody paid that much money for them. But they were tasty though. Look at all those bombers. How many of them will survive? Will I survive this time round? But saying that, cheese and onion. Nice cheese and onion. Why wouldn't you just buy a potato? Exactly. I don't have a mandolin though, so I have to find something similar to a mandolin so I can cut wafer thin or thin potatoes. But I could get one of those like food slices, I guess. But then my kitchen's full of crap as it is. I don't need any more crap in it. So food for thought though. Oh, fuck you, bomber. Just when I drop my bombs, you fucking bombs it. Cunt. Alright, let's take that one out. Hey. Actually, I did see on one of those food shopping channels a little while back. They had something similar to a mandolin, but it was in a box form. You just scrape it against the box and it all goes in a little container and that. And they got all the different shapes and sizes and wedges and everything else you could do with it, which I thought that looked nice. And I thought, okay, it's plastic. How expensive could it be? Order today and you get this extra free with it and everything else. Yes. And like for 20 minutes they were advertising this and they would not say the price. And then they eventually get to the price at the end of it. After they've tried selling you this product. And it's like, it's plastic. It's all fucking plastic except for maybe the blade that's molded into it. They want nearly 80 quid for it. For this like rack of... That looks like different graters you just put in the slot sort of thing to make whatever shapes or sizes or thickness cuts you want. 80 odd quid. It's like, fuck off. That is just takes the fucking piss. Went on to another one of those TV shopping channels, and they had exactly the same product, you know, with a slightly the same product, different name, but the same product basically, and that was like 10 quid cheaper. And like, yeah, what a rip-off. So no, never buy anything from those bloody television, bloody shopping channels. My missus did that once, you know, and I said, well, as long as you use your money, not mine, I don't give a fuck. But don't expect it to last long. UVC, JML and all that lot. Ugh. My bombs are back. Alrighty. I just rough cut my onions, you know, I can chop them up, but I never do thin slice or anything, so I can always break apart anyway sort of thing, and you know, diced onion or whatever. So you get a really sharp knife, but then you don't want to use it in case you bloody slice your bloody hands off. My wing's damaged. I think I might die again. Wouldn't be surprised. Yes, here we go. Dead again. I do actually have some sharp knives, but you know, I very rarely do I use a chopping board or knives tonight. You know, everything I can just do as is, you know, out the buy it from the butcher's meat or whatever. Very little cutting to do with it, you know, for what I do with it, and you don't need an ultra sharp knife for something, so. But it's always nice to have in the drawer, in case you want to go psycho on someone. Jason style, or Freddy. Joking, of course. Well, it's 20 to 4 my time, and it's half light, it's getting dark already. So fucking depressing. I hate it when it gets dark too early. Yeah. If it gets dark too early, then you lose track of time, think, oh, it's dark, it's late, and then you realise, oh, it's only like 5 o'clock and it's pitch black, and it's like, oh, fuck's sake. I think it's later than that. Alrighty, 2 bombs and missiles. Dun 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 dun. Mayday, mayday. Dead again. Never mind. Or munching on the snacks. I probably should have a healthier lifestyle, food-wise. Easier said than done though, because a lot of the healthier food is way more expensive and you can't afford the healthier food. How are you supposed to... They should make the healthier food cheaper so people will buy it, so therefore they'll be healthier. Instead of making all the fast food or the unhealthy food cheap. Make that expensive, therefore people eat right then, won't they? Especially if they're on a budget and can't afford stuff. Am I being logical? Okay, this is what happens when I eat fast food and fast, unhealthy snacks. Okay? I become logical. Ah, we got that one on to the next one. On is cheap calories, yeah. But the problem is that the cheap food is so over processed and chemicals and whatever else it's cooked in, unhealthy stuff, palm oil and all that sort of shit, man. Plus all like the illegal stuff, like the red dyes and all that shit, like American food has. So it's like, yeah. Dead again. Missiles back. Let's go, go, go. Center. Let's veer off. Fire hit some ground targets. Ah, defeat.
Fall back and regroup.
Ah, good score wise, but crap health wise. Alrighty then. Was I muted? Or did I mute myself then? I muted myself. I don't know. Losing track of. Alrighty then. Let's go on to the next aircraft. Oh no, I've done that one. Okay, we've done that one. So, on to the Isle 8.
Let's listen to it together. Yeah, let's listen.
Watch this flash on.
Oh god.
Watch the flash. Flashlight open. Flashlight open.
Alrighty then. Let's go. Made a few adjustments. Okay.
Flashlight open.
Oh, Scott, you're still number 1 on the leaderboard. Not that there's any competition, but you could be number 1 and 2 and 3 here. Gold, silver, and bronze, all for you. Yeah, and you get the crown as well. Yes, domination. Same problem with streaming on YouTube sort of thing. If you're doing gaming and that, you know, it can be bloody annoying trying to get viewers and that. I used to get loads of viewers before COVID. You know, I had a different channel and I had like over 500 subscribers at one point. Then I fell out with a game that I was streaming and I lost over half of them at one point, and you know, I had to build up again, and then I had a few health issues, so I stopped for a bit. So when I came back, it was like less than 100. They're all left. It's like normally subscribers, you know, will just stay there, and they just stay, don't they? But no, they all fucked up and left. Bastards. And that channel went down the pan because I shared that with another person who did some content as well, and he decided to fuck me over and get rid of that channel without telling me. It's like, what about my content, you little fucker? So yeah. And then COVID hit. Then it's all been Pete Tong ever since, and we just can't get nothing done. Difficult to get subscribers, viewers, and all that sort of shit now, unless it's a specific genre of stuff you're doing, or you've already got a following. Even on Twitch now, it's difficult to stream on Twitch now to get the viewers on Twitch. So it's a good job. I'm not doing this for money or monetization or view accounts and all that shit. I'm just doing it for a bit of fun in my spare time, basically. I think that's the best way to do it, in one sense, because if you try to do something out of it, you know, you can spend years doing it and not getting nowhere, regardless of personality or, you know, what you're streaming or making content on. I'll do something in your spare time. Hey, talking about dogs, I was going to do some videos on my dogs this week. I haven't got around to making it yet. And then I'll probably get, my dogs will probably get called ugly if I did, so only German Shepherds. Most of them don't. As soon as you pull a camera out on your phone, or you know, camera or video camera or whatever out, the dogs scarf it. They do like go into hiding. There's only one dog that'll just put up with it. Yeah. What about bunny rabbits though? How about bunny rabbits and squirrels? You know, just as an alternative. Squirrel watch. Watch the garden hedge line. Can you spot the squirrel? Unclear. Oh. Is that me or unclear? What? I'm lost. You've confused me. I've got two webcams as well, so I could connect them both up and have one on the dog and one on another dog, or one or two on one dog. Well, it's easy because you have a squirrel and you do some hedge watching and you see a squirrel go along the fence line or whatever, you know, grabbing some nuts that you put out there, and then the bunny rabbit will be on the ground, you know, eating, you know, the shells and all that sort of stuff on the bottom. Or you see bunnies being bunnies and making more bunnies. Unintendedly, of course. Adjust my mic slightly. Here we go. Oh, I've got one of my 6. Okay. No, I can't turn that way. Damn. Nearly. Well, the squirrel will be on top of the hedge and the bunny rabbit will be on the bottom in the garden. So the squirrel would be smart enough not to go to the ground when there's a bunny rabbit there. Unless the bunny rabbit is in a bunny rabbit hatch, you know, and the squirrel can just laugh at him saying, haha, I'm free, you're not. Your dinner, I'm not. Where's the rabbit? Duck season! Rabbit. The problem is, though, is, you know, if I was to stream the dogs, you know, only one of them would probably put up with it. The others would just like, no, we're out of here. You're not, unless you lock us in a room, you're not going to stream us. So I've got one dog that'll do that. So I may just have to make video content, just record, or snap record little short videos or whatever. Not shorts because you know they're just crap, but you know, make a 5-minute video of a dog playing around or sleeping around on a bed that she shouldn't be sleeping on. You can see the towel waft around, and she, you know, she's just farted. Alright, I can say I'm not a fan of this aircraft. The Russian GA aircraft, actually, going back to the game now, they used to be very good, and then they got nerfed, and they have not been good since. The German GAs have become a lot better. He rammed me, the little sumbitch. He rammed me. Alrighty then, let's focus. Let's go back this way. I got a rear gunner, bitch. It's ripping you apart, bitch. You dead, bitch. Haha. You dead. Alright then. Which way? Let's go. Oh, never mind. Where's the next sector? Come on, where's the next one? Oh, the back over there where I just came from. Typical. Bloody typical, that is. Just survived it. Yeah, he survived it. I guess. Parenter respawn. Yay. Yeah, I looked at some of that stuff, but yeah, I pretty much got all the games I want, sort of thing. And the so-called games that are on sale, AAA games or whatever, no, it's not really like, oh, 10% off, 15% off. If the game costs like 70 quid or $70, and it's now $60, it's not much of a fucking sale in my opinion. If you want a sale, if it's $70 game on sale, it's got to be at least a minimum of half price or less. You know, give me a sale or don't bother. I'm a cheapskate like that, you know. If it's not for 35, no, I want it for 20. If it's not for 20, I want it for 10. If it's not for 10, give me for $4.99 or $1.99. Or buy the Xbox Game Pass and say fuck it and get the game that way. But then you're paying a subscription service, which I don't want to do because fuck Xbox and Microsoft. And especially the way they handle personal information. But then again, Apple, Linux, it's all the same shit. There were some games I was looking for on Steam, but they're no longer for sale. The publishers removed the games. It's like, you bastards. But then again, those games don't normally go on sale anyway, so yeah, I've got loads of games anyway that I want to do content on for the channel, but I'm just in no immediate rush to get anything done. You know what I mean? Just chilling with it. If it gets done, it gets done. If it don't, it don't. Victory. But yeah, the other thing is with the you talk about DLCs there. I've got some games, you know, and they've got some DLCs out, and I'll get the DLCs, and then have another one come out, then another one come out, and it's like, okay, and you end up, you know, just getting them for the sake of getting them, but then you forget to play the game. You just get the DLCs without playing the bloody game after a while. Yeah. I know American and Euro Truck Simulator, they've got some DLCs coming out. The problem is that I've just spent a fair bit of money because I just ordered some DVD box sets from Amazon to go with my collection. And you thought they would have had some discounts on some of the DVD box sets, but no. Especially old TV shows, but no. They're extortionate prices. Ironside, remember, you know, the full DVD box set of it on Amazon, 160 quid. Fuck off, 160 quid. You know, that is ridiculous. I know DVDs are going a bit out of fashion now because everything's going streaming service, but if you want a hard copy, because you ain't got no internet and you want to watch something, what do you do then? So, yeah. But some of the prices you pay for these DVD box sets now are ridiculous. I think there was one there for the NYPD Blue box set. I managed to pick mine up, my version of it up, the complete all the box set there, and I think that was about 45 I paid for it. You can't get it now for less than 100, and it's just ridiculous. The other box set I was looking for. Oh yeah, Star Trek Discovery, seasons 1 to 5, the complete thing, and plus that movie they made. Now, you try and get it for less than 90 quid. Rip off. Even Star Trek Picard, 3 seasons, they wanted nearly 50-60 quid for it. No, nope, 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 no fucking way am I going to pay that for 3 seasons of Picard. I never really got into Deadwood. Because, no, I don't mind the Western theme, but it was Western themed, but it didn't feel Western to me, sort of thing. It just seemed like, you know, you can put that any of that script, any of what they was doing in a modern day theme, it'd be the same. It's just, you know, the same shit in drag, basically. And it's like, nah, I just never got into it. Right, let's take this one out. I can't bother the IL-10. Let's take this one out. The ugly fucker out. Let's take this one out. Like, what's the other one? Westworld, is it? The film, one with Yul Brynner in it, wasn't too bad. But then I went to see the reimagining of it on the TV show. Watched 1 or 2 episodes of it when it first came out, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I can't be bothered. I was the same with Game of Thrones. You know, I watched the first season. I got to about the episode where Sean Bean got killed off. Was it halfway through the first season or about that, or about episode 8 or whatever it was? And I watched one episode after that, or a couple of episodes after that, when his son was doing the ice fort or whatever it was. And I just got fucking bored of it. It was just so long, drawn out, and boring. I lost interest in it. I know it picks up in later seasons and later episodes, but you know, yeah, it just got boring. You know, I think the only reason why people watched it was to see the women getting naked or half naked, get their tits out, basically. You know, that's where most of the fans watched it for.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Alrighty then. On to the next one. Let's see, what's the time? 2 hours. Yeah. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more battles after this one. And then decide what I want to carry on or not. Probably make it the 2.5 hour duration stream. 2 to 3 hours is about my limit, sort of thing. I would go longer, but no, I've got to take medicine and all that sort of stuff, so I can't stay in front of the PC for that long time. I could, but you know, I don't want to. Also, my ass gets numb when I sit on the chair for that long. Even though it's a brand new chair, probably all these chairs now, they put such a thin piece of foam in it, sort of thing, you know, it squishes down to nothing. And it's bloody horrible to sit on for a while. You know, you got to revive your arse cheeks. Make them round on the pump again. I don't think that ship was a part of the thing, though, am I? Fireballs and chaos. Yeah. There's that ship. Let's go for this one. I got a bit noisy there. Alright. Best way to bomb a ship when it's not bloody moving. I'm ultra low level. There we go. I cracked the hull on it this time. Anti-shipping roll. That's the quick way of doing it. Cowabunga. Okay, that's that sector gone. And destroy the cargo ships so they don't get their Chinese goodies. No. Come on, 30 seconds, come on. Hurry up, 25 seconds. Taking its time. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, coffee time. Turning in. Oh damn, fog banked. We'll go for this one here. Hey, because I'm putting some on the table. Baby climb. Did it. Matter of time, wasn't it? Just tab out here and let's look at stone counts here. Alright. Let's go. Better have to readjust the mic a little bit so it's not in the way of the bloody monitor. Climb, with no rear rudder. This may not end well.